Hi guys, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel if you're new. This is Kate here. Today I'd like to tell you how it's like to live in Croatia. So before I really started talking into the details about how it's like to live in Croatia, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for leaving such amazing comments in my first video in this 1 year. I really didn't expect that. I thought like I didn't come up here for a year, like you guys would probably forget about me, or I don't know, I'm really blown away by your comments and I'm really so grateful for that. So hopefully now I'm not working, so I'll be able to upload more videos. Yeah, thank you so much and let's get started. So first of all, if you haven't watched my previous videos, you wouldn't know, but now I am living in Pula, so it's pretty close to Italy. So here, what kind of languages do people speak? Of course, people here, they speak Croatian. I don't speak Croatian at all, but there are quite a lot of people, they speak other languages too. Like quite a lot of them speak Italiano, like my boyfriend speaks Italian. Some Croatian friends or colleagues I met here, they speak German. I think the reason why that people here, they tend to speak some other European languages is because tourism here is a big business. And in school, I think in college or high school, they can choose like classes. Like you can choose German or French or Italian, like depends on different school. So a lot of them started to learn other languages since they were really young. But generally, do they speak English? I would say the people that you can meet in daily life, not really. For example, I'm going to the supermarket to buy meat, grocery. So it is a little bit like a challenge to do a lot of daily stuff by myself, like repair my car, have to make a phone call, or even in the police station, because here when you need to get a visa, because they are in charge of the immigration also, even in the foreigner counter, they don't speak English. It was a hassle. It was such a pain to go back. So I would say English here. So, and living here is really quiet. So I did like to research on the population comparison, and in Pula
is 51, around 52 square kilometer, and the population is 57,460 people. And Hong Kong is a lot bigger than Pula, so it's 1,106 square kilometer. There reside nearly 7.4 million people. So in London is 1,572 square meter, and the population is 8.1 million. And in Seoul is much smaller than Hong Kong and London, which I didn't know about that. It's like half size of Hong Kong. It's 605 square kilometer, and there nearly 9.8 million people.
So now you see how sparse the population it is in Pula and how small the city is. Well, the first time I came here, I told my boyfriend, here's a village. It's a village, it's not a city. But because of that, I really enjoy the quietness, I really enjoy the nature. You know, it's so calm and peaceful and beautiful. And how's the weather like here? It's a little bit similar with London or the western part of the Europe. In summer, it could go up to around 30 something, 31 to 3 degrees. That kind of hotness is hotter than in London, I would say, because London is more like a dryish hot, and here is more like humid hot. It's more like that Hong Kong kind of hotness. So some subscriber commented also that I look so tanned. It's true, but here people, they like tan and I don't mind. Well, wrap up about that tanned talk. Yeah, the weather here we were talking about. It is very sunny all the time in summer. Wish to a stage that sometimes you would pray for rain, because sometimes it's too humid, you can't really breathe. You know, if you were in Hong Kong, you would know that kind of heaviness in the air is very unbearable. And how is it like in winter? In winter, I would say it's very like London. Someone is screaming from the backyard downstairs. Anyway, winter here is pretty like London. It's like cloudy and rainy. Okay, so how is the transportation system like here? One thing that when I first came, I had to really try hard to get used to it, because for a person from Hong Kong, I'm used to like public transport, and also in Seoul, in London also, it's super duper convenient. But here it's not. Here I would say it's like LA. I'm not sure if you have been to LA, but it's like you have to drive. You just have to drive, because it's not designed to not to drive here. You don't have a lot of bus lines. You have the bus line to go to the center, and the center you can interchange to another bus to go somewhere else. The buses are really spare though, like half an hour, some of them like an hour. Here, do you have tram? No. Train? No. Underground? Also no. So bus is the only public transportation you can get here. I would recommend, if you come travel here, it's the best to rent a car if you can drive. So that's what I faced when I first came here. I got my driving license when I was 18, which is literally 12 years ago. I had to take some driving lessons. Yeah, I've got myself a car, which I think I will shoot a video talking about my car. So stay tuned about that. So this is the transportation system here. So what kind of food do you eat here? Especially here in Pula, in the Istria Peninsula, it is pretty close to Italy. Pasta, pizza is quite common. Traditional food here, I don't get to know quite a lot. They cook a lot of cabbage soup, like beans soup, cabbage soup. Let me know if you want like a Croatian food episode. Work. Here you can't earn much money. The jobs here, they based on tourism too much. Not only Istria, I think, you know, Dubrovnik, where you've got super hyped because of Game of Thrones. Also, they based on tourism too much. It's a beautiful country to travel, don't get me wrong, but there are not much other things than tourism. People are squeezing out the money, the wallet from the tourist, and in winter here, people don't get jobs. They only work in the summer. A lot of people, of course not all the people. So I don't think that if you are a waiter or waitress, then you will get an all year round job. No, that's not the case. 9 out of 10 restaurants or cafe were located along the seaside. They don't work. They don't open throughout the winter. You didn't hear me wrong. In summer, it's like the whole seaside. It's like stores, you know, souvenir shop, pizza store, fast food store, restaurants, you know, and hotels, bar, beach bar that only operates for a few months in summer. A lot of people that I know who worked here in the summer, they are going to another country during the winter to make a living. Job opportunity, not very good. A pretty serious problem that I think people are having here. How is the living standard? How is the price of the things here? Yeah, of course, it's much cheaper than in London and in Seoul, than in Hong Kong. It's much cheaper. But the salary that you earn, it is not quite enough. Just to be honest with you, and it's nothing to shame off to work hard here but got like this much of salary for a normal job, not a summer like pushy job. People here got around 3 to 5,000 krona, although those things are much cheaper. But you gotta drive here. As I said, you gotta pay for your gasoline, you gotta pay for your rent, you gotta pay for your food, housing. So house here is big, as you saw from my last video. Normally, if you need to rent a size like this flat, it will cost around 3,000 krona. And if you would like to rent something in the center, a small apartment, half size or 1/3 of the size of this flat, it is also 3,000 to even 5,000 krona. Once again, it doesn't mean wrong. The rent is around 3,000 krona, and the salary people here got for a normal job is also 3,000 to 5,000 krona. And of course, if you are working in a summer pushy job, what do I mean by summer pushy job is that you have no days off, you have no holidays, you have no benefit. You are just a working machine in the summer throughout the day. You will get more, yeah. And, you know, I know some people that earn a lot as a bookers who sell tickets to boat trip, who sell tickets for the bus tour, and that is what I did in the summer. I was working in one of the famous beach, and I was selling boat trip tickets on the beach. I earned average like more money than normal job here, and I have some colleagues, they really earn quite a lot, like much more than I did. They earn like 12,000 euro throughout 5 months in summer. That is much more than a normal job you can earn. But those colleagues, they are working much longer hours than I did, you know, from 8 in the morning, and maybe in between you have a 2, 3, 4 hours break in the afternoon, and then you work until midnight. A lot of people, they just work really hard in summer here, and they use the money to travel around, to enjoy the winter around. But you know, you are also living at the moment. I work hard, but I want to live at the moment. I want to take a balance. I mean, have a car crash and die tomorrow, isn't it? Anyway, this is how it works. Overall, I love the environment so much because the nature here is so beautiful. It's just a really beautiful country. You have a lot of coastline, a lot of things to see around, which I definitely never saw when I was living in London and Hong Kong and Seoul. When it's a clear sky night, even I'm just at home, I looked up to the sky, you can see countless stars. I enjoy living here, but I worry about money. But anyway, I think that's all I would like to talk to you about living in Croatia like today, and that's a wrap. I hope you enjoy this kind of video. If you have something more you want to know about, please leave your comment down below. Thank you very much for watching until the end of this video. See you in my next video. Bye!